Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Disaster Preparedness and Reconstruction, Carl Smith, has defended critics of the shelter capacity of the Bahamas as another hurricane season looms. A United Nations sub-organization, the International Organization on Migration, IOM, said in a report issued last month that the Bahamas is underprepared in terms of its emergency shelter capacity, following an assessment of 38 official and unofficial emergency shelters in Abaco and Grand Bahama. The IOM suggests that repairs be made to the existing gyms on Grand Bahama and to the Central Abaco Primary School, since those facilities have the largest shelter capacity. Now, Smith says the report shouldn't be taken in a vacuum.
We have communities, legal and illegal, but communities, shanty towns, with numbers of undocumented migrants. So when one reads the IOM report, it must read it through those eyes. We never had sufficient sheltering capacity prior to Hurricane Dorian. Whatever sheltering we have, the government, through its various agencies, is doing all that it can in partnership with its partners, locally and internationally, to provide the best sheltering that we can.
Meantime, Director of the National Emergency Management Agency, Captain Stephen Russell, pointed out that the organization has received close to $10 million in local, regional, and international donations toward Hurricane Dorian relief. Captain Russell said at a national press conference on Sunday the funds are being managed between NEMA and the Disaster Reconstruction Authority, with millions already dispersed to assist hurricane victims and workers.
Funds were being granted in the tranches of $2,500, $5,000, or $7,500 for persons who would have applied for assistance and who were qualified to receive assistance. The funds were being dispersed along that line. In terms of the dollar funds, what we have remaining now, probably just over $3 million remaining in the donations account. But again, funds will continue to be dispersed as persons come forward for further assistance in the recovery effort.
Meantime, Permanent Secretary Carl Smith says the Disaster Reconstruction Authority has been very transparent regarding its accounting, as a report on the allocation of funds will soon be issued.
The fact that one pledges doesn't mean that I got money in my hand. We have been following up with those agencies that have pledged, and come Monday or Tuesday, after the public holiday, I make a commitment from the Ministry of Disaster Preparedness, Management and Reconstruction to share with the media, the public, the summary that we have up to date in terms of the funding that we have in hand and the funding that remains outstanding from the various agencies.